Hi, my name is Grant Collins, and today we'll be talking about PE and technology in education. It isn't always easy to get students to want to be involved during PE classes. Technology can help get those students that do not want to participate to decide to join in on the fun. In this day and time, technology has become more and more popular. Lacking the proper equipment can also be a major issue in PE classes. Unfortunately, there are numerous schools throughout the U.S. that do not have the funds to provide proper equipment. For the schools fortunate enough, there are plenty of exercise and athletic equipment for PE classes. Technology is a bit more expensive than regular PE equipment, but if the school can invest in it, they can capture the attention of a lot more students by doing so. Different devices. There's a variety of technological devices that can be used in PE classes. Pedometers. This is one of the simpler devices that comes to mind. It is also a very affordable device. All a pedometer does is it keeps up with how many steps the students take during a class period. So while the students are running and playing games during the class, the pedometer is keeping track of their steps during activities. This is also a device that the students themselves could probably be able to afford on their own and keep track of their steps throughout everyday activities and not just in PE class. Different devices continue. Heart rate monitors. Heart rate monitors may not be as affordable as pedometers, but they are a great way to keep track of what activities get your heart rate in a certain range. Asking a student to try and keep their heart rate within a certain range in a certain amount of time would more than likely be very challenging for them. The reason is that it is often difficult to maintain a certain heart rate for any length of time. So the students will have to remain active if they wish to have their heart rate at a certain level for a certain amount of time. Different devices continue. Apps. Mobile technology has a major impact on society today, so why not benefit from this? PE teachers can get their students to download apps such as MapMyFitness and MyFitnessPal in order to keep track of their everyday movements. This can become a competitive thing among the students. Every day the teacher could revise the list of the students, showing who has the top fitness level in the class based off of the number of steps, heart rate range, and calories burned throughout each day. Most of the time, if you can keep things competitive in the classroom or the gym, students will become very interested in joining in. Video games. You heard it right. Video games can also be a very effective tool when it comes to getting students involved. Games such as Dance Dance Revolution, Xbox Connect, and Wii Sports can be great games for students to play while also keeping them active. Dance Dance Revolution will definitely get the students' heart rate up due to keeping up with the moves on the game in order to get a certain number of points. Xbox Connect and Wii Sports, however, does not necessarily get heart rates up as high as the others would. Technology motivates. Technology can be a huge motivator for students. Heart rate monitors are a great way to motivate students to try harder during PE class. The reason this is true is because students want to have instant feedback. With heart rate monitors, students can have the instant feedback that they are wanting. Looking at their heart rate while they are exercising can tell them one of two things. Either the student isn't working hard enough, or they are doing exactly what they need to do in order to benefit them and their overall health. Technology motivates continue. Another way that technology can be motivating is by making the use of technology competitive. As I said earlier, the teacher can keep a list up for all the students to see that has the students listed from healthiest to unhealthiest. By doing this, the students can keep up with what they need to do in order to be at the top of the list. Students should have to track things such as their heart rate, number of steps taken in each day, and their overall calories burned for each day. The students can then track this by downloading a free app on their phone that will track every move they make and will calculate the student's heart rate based on whether or not they are moving or sitting still. Other uses of technology. There are other ways to use technology other than tracking fitness levels and calculating data. These include YouTube videos that can be different dances, workouts, and exercise routines. Most PE classes are equipped with either a TV, an overhead projector, or a smartboard. By using these devices, you can easily play videos for the students to watch. You can then have the students follow along with the video in order to grade them on what they have watched and for participating in the daily activities of the class. Technology in PE, good or bad? Many people look at technology in PE and think of it as being a good thing. There are also those few that look at it and do not believe it is what needs to happen in physical education. Some people believe that PE teachers don't always need technology to teach their classes. In most cases, this is very true. Some PE teachers can keep their students interested in just playing games and being competitive with each other. On the other hand, there are always a few students who just don't like physical activity and actually playing sports. This is where technology can be very useful. For example, most girls don't want to get hot and sweaty playing an athletic game, but they wouldn't mind playing a video game that made them dance in order to get the most points to win. Another way of looking at technology being a good thing is that students could actually see themselves making progress and becoming healthier. As I said earlier, the apps on mobile devices will track and keep up with all physical activity that the students do. It will even tell them how many miles they have walked during the day. We live in a world that wants to be able to see progress, and by having the apps to look at whenever they want, the students will become more interested and keep their interest throughout the remainder of the class. On the other hand, school policies usually state that students cannot be on their phones, so that could be an issue unless the teacher gets it confirmed through the principal and has the students sign a form stating that they will only use their phones for things pertaining to the class, and if not, they will lose their privileges. The Coach's Eye. There's an app that PE teachers can download on their cell phones, and it's called the Coach's Eye. This app can be used to video the form of the student in any sport. The teacher can then play the video back to the student at different speeds and let the student view their form and discuss ways to better themselves. For example, if a student is wanting to do work on pitching in baseball, the teacher could record his windup, delivery, and follow through, and then show the student what they looked like while doing it. Once they've watched the video of themselves, they can then go and watch a professional athlete performing the same task as the teacher explains what the student did wrong. Virtual class and PE. Virtual classes are a great way to communicate between teacher and student on a professional level. Students can ask questions about things and engage in their learning on a different level. Some students are afraid to ask questions aloud in class, so virtual classes can give those students the opportunity to ask questions online while other students can see. Some kindergarten through 12th grade schools and universities have taken this route to give students the opportunity to express their thoughts and views through blogs online. Virtual classes in PE continue. Blogs are a great way to communicate online. Teachers and students can use blogs to discuss different topics in the class, or even what happened in the class the day before, and what will happen the next day. EduBlogs and KidBlogs are great to host a classroom blog. Some of the benefits of these blogs include better collaboration, blending into media, better communication skills, creative thinking, and increased exposure. So in conclusion, adapting to new technology and devices used in classrooms can be challenging for teachers and even the students. Teachers can even feel like technology does not apply to their classroom, especially physical education teachers. As I have explained throughout this presentation, technology can be very useful in physical education and can capture the minds of students. Technology can help create a more dynamic classroom. By using this technology in the classroom, teachers can show students just how important their physical health is. It can also show the students how easily their health can be maintained. So don't count technology out and give it a try. You won't be disappointed with the outcome from using the technology. Thank you for watching my video.